So I just want to hop on here real quick. This vlog is going to start off crazy because first of all, I woke up and I didn't realize that I forgot that I had to even take the test today. So the vlog starts off really crazy. And it's a bunch of me like talking in and out because I'm taking 2 tests in one day. I'm taking my foundations of reading and my math praxis, which is required for my special education license. Also, if you're like an elementary teacher, I believe that you have to take those 2 tests too. And this is specifically for the state of North Carolina. I'm not sure about other states, but I'm sure some of the exams, some of the tests are the same, required for certain positions. But yeah, so that's what this whole vlog is about. I definitely give some tips along the way and tell y'all a little bit about both of the tests that I'm taking today, and a little bit about special education license and about licensure, lateral entry, all that type of stuff. If y'all would like to see a Q&A about lateral entry, about teaching license, about doing like maybe an EPP program and all that type of stuff, like if y'all would like to see a Q&A on that, definitely go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and comment down below some questions that you may have, or just like comment down below Q&A lateral entry or something like that, and we can make it happen. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Good morning, y'all. So honestly, the only thing that's keeping me calm right now is God himself, because I feel crazy because I literally signed up to take a test. I got back Monday from a vacation and I literally signed up for a test to take on Friday, and I absolutely forgot. And it's not even like me procrastinating or me like just like whatever, like I'm not gonna take the test properly or whatever. Like I legit forgot until just Friday morning at 9:15, and I woke up late, and then 9:15 I'm like, oh my God, I'm supposed to be taking a test. So today I'm supposed to be taking my test, and I wanted to do a whole like layout video of my routine and like me taking my test, but that's just not gonna happen. So literally I'm taking a test today, 2 tests in the same day. I'm taking my foundations of reading, and then I'm also taking my math praxis for me to finish everything I need for my licensure. Woo! That's how I feel right now. But for real, like y'all, I literally got up and threw on like sweatpants, a t-shirt, and this hat and these earrings, and I have no idea like how this is gonna go because I have not studied. If I pass this exam, it will be because of God Almighty himself. Like if I even like get to this test, because I'm gonna be like an hour late, if I even get to this test, it's gonna be because of God Almighty that they let me in. Like, and I've just been praying since I even like got up and started getting ready, because like I'm driving like a bat out of you know what, and I'm just like, oh my God. Like I literally, like I was so aggravated with myself because I can't believe I forgot. Like, how you forget you have 2 tests? Like, how does that even happen? Anyways, so I'm on my way to the test. I will let y'all know after I go in the building if I was able to take the test and what happened with that whole situation. But right now, I'm on my way. I'm driving not too fast, but I'm driving accordingly. So yeah, I'll talk to y'all then. But yeah, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Sunshine Way. I am your lovely host, Chiya. And welcome back to my channel where we become better teachers, better dancers, and live a life of light and let our light shine. So yeah, we gonna do our best today. I done said probably about 50,000 prayers, and God is gonna help me because I need this for my teaching license, and I need to pass both of these exams, both of these tests. So, and I heard that both of them were very difficult, but I know God can help me even though I didn't study. I have took the 2 pre-classes like that people used to take before they take the test, and I feel confident, and I feel like, God, please bring everything back to my remembrance that I learned and help me apply it in this test. So yeah, so let me put this camera down so I can drive accordingly, and we can get to this testing session even though we're late. and hopefully they're able to pull my test up, because they said after the grace period sometimes it's hard for them to pull the. So I'm finally back in from the test. Let me get some good light. I'm finally back in the car from the test, thankfully. And the man was like, I don't know how in the world you were able to like take this test. And I told him, I said, I literally prayed all the way here. It took me like 45 minutes to get here, and I prayed all the way here that y'all let me in today to take this test. And when I tell y'all that test was hard, and to be honest, the way the questions was asked, I don't think it's like no specific way you can actually truly study for it. It's one of those things, like, I guess like if you know, you know, or if you know enough, you know. It's not nothing you can really study for. And I feel like the math one is going to be the same one. I take the math one second. So the first one I took was Foundations of Reading. I can't say too much about it because you have to sign this paper saying that you won't say nothing, or that you won't like talk about the questions and stuff. So I'm not, but yeah, it was hard, and it was a lot of questions. But the good thing about these type tests is there's a minimum of what you can get, instead of like you have to do this, like, you know what I'm saying. So if the minimum is 126, you can get a 126 and still be good. Like, you don't have to get higher than that. But I know God helped me through it. I told him to bring back everything back to my remembrance that he could, and I just did my absolute best. So I hope that my best was enough. But now my next test is at 3:30, and right now it just turned 2 o'clock. So right now I'm about to go find me get something to eat, because like I said on the way here, I hadn't ate anything. So I'm gonna go try to find me something to eat, and then after I find me something to eat, then I will go to my next test center. Or actually, I'm thinking I'm gonna already go ahead and drive to my next test center, and then find something to eat close by there. That way, as soon as I finish eating, I can go right to the testing center and be good, because you have to show up 15 to 30 minutes early. So yeah, yeah, so that is what we about to do. And even though I don't know my scores yet or whatever, I'm still going to celebrate tonight, because first of all, I forgot. It was by the grace of God that I made it. And second of all, because like this is a big milestone for me in my teaching career, and getting my teaching license and all that type of stuff. And y'all, it was so embarrassing. Like, it was so crazy, because when I came in there, the man was like, you gotta put everything in the locker. Mind y'all, I got a hat on. Mind y'all, I got hat hair, because I ain't did not a piece of hair or nothing. I literally got up and like put on some sweatpants and a hat. So I got hat hair, dry hair, matted hair, and it's just like, bro. So, but I did it because I had to, and I got to do it. And yeah, so let's plug up my phone and let's see where the next testing location is, and we will put that in and see how.
When they say they just not it. Can you not put 1 mile?
So I'm finally on my way home, y'all. Let me turn on this music. I'm finally on my way back home. Today has been a long day. It's almost 6 o'clock, but today has been a very long day. Like, y'all, on my way to my second testing center, first of all, I didn't even get to stop and get nothing to eat, because by the time I got there, it was already like 3 o'clock, because it poured down, rain, thunderstorm, whole situation. Then on top of that, I get into the turning lane, and this person act like they're gonna continue, like they're gonna stop so I can turn, and they literally was going, they almost hit me, y'all. So I almost lost my life going to the testing center. Not to mention, I told y'all earlier, they said take your hat off, But I just feel grateful that God allowed me to make it to both tests and allowed me to take both tests. Now I'm just sending prayers behind both of my tests that I passed both of them, so I do not have to go through that again, or I do not have to take them again because I wasn't a fan. And the math one was way easier than the foundations of reading one. I can say that. The thing with the math one was it just wasn't enough time, because like when it comes to math, I'm like analyzing, reviewing, I'm doing like a whole bunch of stuff. So the fact that I ran out of time. I had like 10 seconds left with like 50 questions. No, it wasn't that many, but they gave you like an hour and 20 minutes to take a 52 question math exam, and honestly it just didn't feel like enough. And some of the questions I had to just like kind of rush through and guess on. But like I said, when it comes to these type tests, it's a minimum of like what you can get, you know what I'm saying? So you can get a certain amount and still pass. You don't have to get the highest of the highest score. So yeah, just prayed that, you know, God brought everything back to my remembrance, that I could remember, and that I got a good bit of questions right. So we'll see. Anyways, I'm finally back, like at least like 20 minutes away from my hometown, back home. So I'm gonna start by Target because look, bumps. So I want to try these patches that I seen somebody talking about, and I'm gonna try those out. So I'm gonna go to Target and get those, and then I'm gonna treat myself to a Starbucks drink, because child, I ain't be getting Starbucks like that because it's too expensive, plus like it's overrated. But you know, on a day like this, baby, when I just done had a lot, we're gonna go, and while I'm in there getting my patches, I'm gonna go to Starbucks and get me something to treat myself to, and then as well as I'm gonna get my husband and my daughter something, just because, you know, I'm that type of person. If I get something, everybody can get something. So let's go to Target. Don't be looking at me, I'm gonna go. Alright, so I'm back home finally. So I went to Target and then I went to Starbucks. I actually didn't get the one that I originally wanted, but it's fine, that one will work. So this whole video was just basically about taking y'all along my day while I go take this test, and honestly it was crazy, absolutely insane. And I'm tired. I've been gone since 9 o'clock. I had to drive 45 minutes to my testing session. Then once I finished that first testing session this morning, I had to drive like 30 minutes to the next testing session, and then drive 45 minutes back home because the testing session was in Charlotte, and like it was just exhausting. So wherever you are, wherever state you're in, and however far you got to go to get to your testing sessions, just remember that you can only do your absolute best, regardless of how the situation turns out. Even if your situation is like mine, you can only do the absolute best that you can. Another thing is that, like, God got you regardless of the situation, so it'll work out how it's supposed to. I will let y'all know in a later vlog or a later video how my results turned out and my final stuff turned out. I will definitely be letting y'all know that. But yeah, the foundations of reading was definitely way harder than the math, but the math did not give me enough of time. And the math that I took was CKT 7813, which still represent by 7818 and 7813. They all like the same. Now if you're in a different state other than North Carolina, there's different like requirements and different tests that you have to take, and whether you're getting like a lateral entry license or EPP program license, or you went to like a 4-year university to get your stuff, that will also make a difference on the exams that you have to take and the requirements and how long you have to take them and stuff like that. So yes, so hopefully with prayers that I'm done testing and I pass both of my exams, because then I would just have to finish this year out strong of teaching, and I'll be officially my license will be complete. Then I will have 1 year before I have to get like a whole bunch of more requirements, which is really crazy. So we'll talk about that in another video. If y'all would like to see a Q&A on lateral entry license process and all that type of stuff, then definitely comment down below. I will let y'all know about all that and we can talk about it. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and make sure you tap that notification bell so you can be notified every time your girl upload. And remember, be humble, be inspiring, be kind, y'all, and don't forget to shine. I see y'all on the next one. Bye.